Good morning, sixth graders. Today we're going to talk about lessons 10.4 and 10.5, finding the area of a trapezoid. Um, if you don't have a calculator, you're probably going to want to get one for this lesson. There's two formulas you're going to have to know. The first one is this one. Area equals base 1 plus base 2 times height divided by 2. That's how you're going to find the area of a trapezoid. And then the second formula you're going to need to know, because eventually they're going to turn things around on you and they're going to give you the area, but they're going to not tell you what the height is. So height equals area times 2 divided by base 1 plus base 2. So I'll give you a second to get those written down. And we're going to go to our first problem. We have a trapezoid here, and this is going to be base 1. This is going to be base 2. And I know that this is the height because it has the right angles. This is the slant. You don't really care about that. That's not important when it comes to this. So if you take your numbers and you just fill them into the formula, you're going to end up with 8 plus 5 times 4, which is the height, divided by 2. So 8 plus 5 is 13, plus 4, or times 4, sorry, and then divided by 2, you got to do things in that order, is 18 meters squared. And don't forget that when you're finding the area of something, you always need the label with the squared. So 18 meters squared. Let's go on to problem number 2. I don't have my trusty person here to tape for me, so I'm trying to do things on my own. So here we go. On here, you'll have base 1 plus base 2, which is 29, and then times the height, which is 15, divided by 2. So 29 times 15 is 435, like you see here, divided by 2 is 217.5, and then again it's meters squared. So that's problem number 2. Shows you how to use the formula for finding area. All right. So now if you have a problem, the base is 3.2, base 2 is 10 centimeters, and the area is 99 centimeters squared. And we're trying to figure out what's the height. So you go back to the formula that I gave you at the beginning of the lesson, and you put in your numbers. So H equals 99 times 2 divided by 3 plus 2 plus 10. So 99 times 2 is 198 divided by 13.2, and which means H equals 15. It's basically just working backwards. And another example, finding the height. If you know that base 1 is 12.5, and you know that base 2 is 27.5, your area is 500 inches squared, so what's the height? So there's our formula. Area times 2 divided by base 1 plus base 2. So if you just fill in your numbers, H equals 500 times 2 divided by 12.5 plus 27.5, which gives you 1,000 divided by 40, and then H is going to equal 25 inches. And remember that this is not squared because it's not finding area. All you're trying to find is the height. So if you have problems with the lesson, give me a call or an email or a text, and I will gladly help you out. Remember that this lesson is due on Wednesday morning, April 29. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.